What's up, my Metropreneurs? Well, as I promised yesterday, I was becoming live for the next 3 days up until New Year's, revealing my 3 biggest takeaways, my 3 breakthroughs of 2019. And on January 1st, I will be revealing my 2020 vision, my 2020 execution plan now. So I'm gonna get just refreshing for those that weren't here yesterday. I'd like to just remind you or let you go back and check out yesterday's post, which was the first breakthrough was the release of the inner child. And in order to have been able to discover, to release that inner child, I had to do a lot of healing coming into here to the man cave. I had to do a lot of inner healing, a lot of releasing of that old stories that I had holding on to. But ultimately that gave me the now ability for my greatest breakthrough for 2019, which is now number 2 takeaway from 2019 is the ability now to create, to connect the vision with purpose. Now, one thing is we're all looking, we hear a lot of people talk about the purpose, in search of the purpose. And if one thing I was able to really take away from 2019 was that there's not just one purpose. We don't just always have one purpose. And I was able to discover multiple purposes and connecting it now with the vision, the new vision. And in order to paint that vision, I had to get clear. And I wasn't able to do that with the road that I was down on that traditional entrepreneurial path that many are on. And that's ultimately what here the Metropreneurs are going to be doing here is enabling you to give you that mindset, that vision, that clarity of the Metropreneur path. And so now with the vision, what vision? How did the vision change? And this is something that I used to talk about a lot with my wife. You know, because when I was on that traditional entrepreneurial path with a lot of success, but there came a point where I didn't understand why I kept wanting more and more of this success, this entrepreneurial success. And it wasn't until I started to listen to that voice inside of me, that real purpose that was the meaning behind my ultimate vision, was that it wasn't about me. It wasn't just about my selfishness, needs or wants or desires. It was much more than that. It was that meaning behind of what I am doing wasn't just for me. It was for those following me, for my organization, for my family, for my community, all those that have eyes on what it is that I and my company are creating, or me and my family are creating. Even in my health, not just in the business, but in all areas of my life, the health, the business, my relationships, every single, my spirituality. And so as now I have the clarity of why it is that I do what I do, that is much beyond any desire or anything that I could ever want. Hey, Carlita, I have my daughter there peeking in the back. Now I'm able to, with effortlessness, be able to paint and get the clarity day by day, that clarity of that vision, with that vision that has much more meaning now behind it. And now every single day I can see and feel that opportunity of why I'm getting up. Why I'm getting up, because I have that, and it's a vision that scares me. It's a vision that I know it's a crazy vision, but that's what gives me the certainty that that vision is, I'm on the right path. So, breakaway number 2 is now that clarity of that vision connected with my multiple purposes that was enabled by my first greatest breakaway, was what connecting with that inner child, that childlike version of me, that pure-like version of me that since the beginning knew what he wanted, but with all the wrapped up in all this worldliness stuff was lost, but finally discovered, was able to break away from all of that, all those ideas and stories, and finally connected back to that essence. And now with a daily passion, wake up and waiting to see and discover what the universe, what that voice has in store for me every single day, to learn every single day. So breakaway number 2, vision, connecting with purpose. Day number 1, we had connecting with that inner child and releasing those old stories. And so my Metropreneurs, I want to also like to take a minute here to remind you, if you weren't here yesterday, I will be speaking at the Next Level Leadership 5, March 12th and 13th in Stamford, Connecticut. I will be revealing who else will be on that stage. There's going to be some top, I'm so excited because there's going to be some top level, extraordinary business, entrepreneurial gurus. These are awesome guys who are going to be on this stage here. And I'd like to invite you. These are the guys, this is the mentorship. These are the people that I was able to, the community I was with, my mentor, my community, where I was able to find my edge. Because this time last year, I didn't have my edge. I felt I had lost my edge. And within 1 year frame, one year time, I was able to now turn around and really now be able to head down a totally different path now, creating the Metropreneurs, creating the Machinery Hunters, leading the Cazadores to the Maquinaria to the highest level of business in the country. And all will be revealing that as the year progresses. We'll be revealing my path as I continue down 2020 now, exploring and launching myself out there to help as many entrepreneurs, no matter what level they're at. They're starting out, if they're in the middle of the game, at the top of the game. I'll be connecting with you guys. So I will be speaking March 12th and 13th of 2020, March 2020, at the Next Level Leadership 5, Stamford, Connecticut. I'm going to leave the link above here, so if you have more curiosity and want to get to know who my mentorship is, you want to know who the Next Level experience is all about, if you want to get your edge back, well, this is where. Check it out. If you have more questions, inbox me. And tomorrow, I will be posting my third biggest takeaway from 2019, and New Year's Day on January 1st, I will be revealing now my 2020 vision, my 100-day goals, my first 100 days. I will be mapping them out, and also that's what we need to be focusing on, because it's easy to set the 1 year goals, those 1 year desires, but if we start not to see traction within the first 30 to 60 days, most likely 99% of the people just give up on their yearly goals. So it's most important to hit the 100-day vision, your 100-day vision, and keep on track of it every 30, every day, every week, every 30 days, 45 days on top of it. And then that's what will lay the foundation for the rest of the year, for the rest of the decade. So I will be on that, you guys. So tomorrow, be on top, share this post. I'll be reaching out. I'm going to be 2020, be coming out. A lot of my background, a lot of where I'm going, and to help you, to give you the value, so you guys don't fall in those potholes that I fell in, and no longer have to be suffering as a entrepreneur, as I lead you into the Metropreneur, beyond entrepreneurship. So I appreciate you guys being here. Remember, share this post, and please enter and check out, register if you'd like to for the event. More information about the event, the speaking conference that I will be at, and I'll speak to you soon. You guys have a good one.